Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the channel. As you guessed it, another outdoor wood boiler video. We are going through the shutdown procedures. I did two videos prior to this. The first video I'll put here, that is burning out the creosote with some cardboard and using the scraper. Second video, which again I will put up here, is shutting off the valving, isolating the machine from the rest of your heating system. And today we are going to cover the most overlooked thing on the shutdown procedure. This is probably the most important part of shutting down your outdoor boiler, and yes, we're going to cover that today. But before we get into it, I'd like to thank my good subscriber Brandon Boats. Thank you for tuning in. Been seeing your name more and more, just like you and many others. Thank you for leaving a comment, buddy. Appreciate the feedback. So yes, let's get right into it. There we go, baby. Come on. Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. If you like that intro, we do a lot of tractor work, firewood cutting, wood heat and stuff. Go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Anyways, today we're going to talk about ash removal in the water. We're going to combine these into two videos. We're going to combine these two parts into one video because they're short enough where I can cram it into probably a 5-minute video. So anyways, first mistake, shutting down the wood boiler. People like to just shut the machine down, let it cool down, and then what they do is they leave a big old pile of ash in there. Let me show you guys real quick. All right, so this is leftover. Hopefully, I don't know how well you can see here, but we scraped inside our boiler here. You can actually, this is still pretty hot. That's amazing. This is the next day. 2 days, sorry. This is about 24 hours from when we shut it down. And when climbing in here, I could still feel the ambient heat in here. That is insane. Anyways, a couple people asked me how much heat did that cardboard put out. All that cardboard that we burned brought the temperature up almost 30 degrees. So that's pretty amazing. But anyways, let's get back to what we were saying. All right, the ash clean out is super important because think about it. Ash feels like sand. Sand absorbs water, ash absorbs water and moisture. These units being outdoor units, they can condensate. If you leave the ash in there, I promise you, you will get a layer of moisture in there and you can prematurely rot out your machine. So what you wanna do is what we're gonna do in a second. We're gonna scrape out all the ash into a metal pan, let it cool down some more because it still feels hot, and then we're gonna move into the water. So let's do the ash first. You definitely want to wait a day or two to do this. You want to make sure the ash fully cools down. But like I said, it was still pretty hot in there, which is amazing. So anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our gloves. We're gonna find our ash bucket. All right, so now you see me, some of you have seen me do this before, but we're just going to do a little time lapse of me just scraping out all the ash, and then we'll get the vacuum and we'll try to vacuum out what remnants remain. Alright. Oh, whew. Make sure you wear a respirator when you do this, guys. Ash is very bad for you. Breathing that crap in, you don't want to be doing that. Plus, I got a huge crosswind that blew across here and blew right in my face. But anyways, let's have a look at that. Pop you guys right off here, nice and peacefully. Yep. So we got pretty much a whole trash barrel full of ash. Most of that's just from the cardboard, but yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much well cleaned out. We're gonna get the vacuum and we're gonna vacuum it out real quick. And I go a little bit farther than your average Joe as far as clean out. I'm gonna get in there with the Makita Orbital orbital disc there with the cleaning brush on it, and we're gonna actually scrape this thing pretty much down where you can eat off of it, but that's coming in a future video. Today is just basic ash clean out. You don't necessarily have to go in depth like I do. You have to get to this point. So let's get the vacuum real quick. Right, let's have a look at that. Nice and vacuumed. No standing, I call it standing ash or anything. That scrape job with the cardboard did pretty good. It's tough to get, you know, right here with the scraper, but the main walls look pretty good. All right, folks, now that we got the ash cleaned out, that's one of the most important things when you shut down your machine. Take all the ash out, because again, you're gonna have moisture that builds up in the ash. You don't want to leave literally any remnants of any ash in there at all. Next thing, moving right along, is the water. These things have 300 gallons, give or take, depending on your model, 300 gallons of water in them. So you do not want to, you don't want to let that go unnoticed. So what you do to basically to check your water, again, it varies machine to machine, but you have this tube here, right? You have this tube here with this little valve. What I do is I get a little container, and I'll attach a photo because I've already done this, but I get a little container, turn this valve on, you drain out about a quart of water, and then wow, that water is still hot. Imagine that. It's been like 30 something hours now since we shut it down. That's amazing that water is still warm. But anyways, drain out about a quart, fill up a glass container, swirl it around, dump that water, and then refill it again, and then test it yourself or take it to a central boiler dealer to have it tested. I test it myself, and then I bring it to my local boiler dealer in the next county over, and he tests it for me, and I'll attach a photo of that. But the water in this machine looked good as far as pH and levels, but we are going to change it, so that'll be coming up in a future video. So yes, let's wrap up now. All right, folks, so let's wrap up that video. Again, third step in shutdown is having the water checked and tested and removing literally all of the ash out. Now, technically, at this point, you're okay. I take it I take it another step forward. I actually go in there with a Makita and scrape out with a power drill there with a plastic, not metal, not a grinding wheel, a plastic. It's in the shed somewhere. I'll show it in the next coming video or so. But anyways, I actually go up and down the walls, and we have a supplier that sent us something new this year that's going to help us oil coat the inside of this machine. So we got all that coming forward in the next couple of videos. So yes, if you got anything out of this video, take all your ash out. It does not matter the machine. It doesn't matter the make. They all say the same thing. Remove the ash and have the water checked. Two of the most important things in the off season. So yep. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. I'm Jay. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs down. Doesn't matter to me. It still helps the video get circulated across the interweb. And as I always say, we will see you out in the woods.